Brother, we need to have a chat. We need to have a chat about something very important that's on my heart. That's where would you be if you did the work? As the year is coming to a close, a lot of people are thinking about what have they done this year? Where are they going to be next year? Now, the reality is this very simple. You'll be in the same place as you are right now if you don't do the work. But more importantly, before you can even get to the work, you need to have an understanding of what the work is, right? I want you to ask this question. If you trusted the process, if you showed up every single day, you did the work, you know what you need to do, because everyone does deep down, everyone knows what they need to do. When I was 365 pounds, I knew what to do. But did I do it? No. So we all know what to do because there isn't a knowledge problem in this world. It's an application problem. So more importantly, I want you to ask yourself this question. What's holding you back? What is the cost of not doing the work? You know what to do. If you got to lose weight, you know what you need to do. Eat right, train, look after your sleep. That's it. It's simple, isn't it? If you're looking to save, you know what you need to cut out. If you're looking to have a better experience of life, you know what you need to cut out. So why aren't we doing it? And I think I may have the answer, and I think I know why, because I've gone through this myself. There's a little thing in our mind says, what if it doesn't work? What if I do everything and I'm still nowhere beyond to be? That's a valid point. That's a valid concern. But the reality is this. You can do, let's say weight loss, for example, right? If you are an overweight person and you are looking to lose the weight and you want to become like The Rock, he looks good, man. You want to be jacked. You want to be just ripped. But you're overweight. You're nowhere near where you want to be or your ideal physique is. And then you're thinking about, what if I do the work? What if I eat right for the next couple of years or a year, 6 months, and I'm still in the same physique, same place? Dude, that's natural. That is a natural concern. But the reality is this. If you don't do anything, just say if you stuck to the same routine that you are, and 6 months down the line, will you be nearer to looking like The Rock or further away? And you're telling me this, if you looked after your diet, you tracked your macros, if you tracked your workouts, 6 months down the line, you did everything diligently. You're telling me, are you further away from looking like The Rock or near to looking like The Rock? You may be, this is the thing, man, it's relative, isn't it? Like 165 kilos, I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to be ripped jacked. But the problem was, I also had this bloody fear in me that what if I ate right? What if I did everything right by the book, looked after my macros, worked out, and I'm still morbidly obese? The reality is this, it doesn't work like that. If you decide a plan, you work that plan diligently, God, the universe is very fair. You will see results. You may not be where you want to be, but you'll be further down the road than if you hadn't done it. So this is something you need to consider, you need to understand why taking action every single day is important. Like in Atomic Habit, James Clear says it. The compounding effect is a real thing. If you focus on improving the quality of your life every single day, dude, how amazing would your life be? And I just want you to picture it, right? I want you to picture this. I want you to see yourself living your best life. You're ripped. You've got abundance in your mindset, in your wallet. You do whatever you want. You buy whatever you want. You have healthy relationships with yourself, with your people around you, looking after your community. How amazing is that? Now, also, I want you to contrast this where you are currently. Like myself, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm working every single day. And I'm sure if you're listening to this, you're an ambitious person. You want more out of life, which is okay, which is a great thing. It's a rare thing, in fact, because most people just accept life for what it is, but you're not. That's so I commend you, brother. So, understand this. If you don't take action, you'll be in the same place as you are. And if you do take action, no matter how imperfect those steps are, you'll be further down the road than if you hadn't. Now, why I'm so passionate about this, and I explain this to anyone that would listen. I have gone through the mental torture. Like, mental abuse seems to be the dog's bollocks, right? As we say in the UK, it seems to be the hot topic. But the reality is this, bro. The reality is this. You are responsible for your results. So when I was 365 pounds, when I was 165 kilos, I realized I needed to change. I couldn't let this fear hold me back. Like, what if I did all the work? What if I ate right and I still looked morbidly obese and I still felt rubbish? That's when I realized I needed to change this. I need to face this fear head on and say, my only responsibility is my effort. Can I put forth the effort every single day? And I heard this Michael Jordan quote, right? And this is truly, truly transformational. He said, you can put forward the effort every single day. You can't cheat the game. And when you do that, good things are bestowed upon you. And that really stuck with me. And I love MJ, man. Even being in the UK, there's not a big, massive NBA scene, but I do love MJ and Kobe's mindset. It's of true winning, right? And that changed it for me. That really, really changed it for me. That all I need to do is show up. All I need to do is put forth the effort. And if I can do that every single day, there's no way that good things won't be bestowed upon me. And this is how I lost 30 kilos. This is how I lost over 80 pounds. This is how I got myself back together from being broke as a joke by doing things small, intentional efforts every single day. I improved my mindset. I improved my financial situation. I improved my relationships. I improved my relationship with God, my faith. My fitness has gone through the roof just because I never questioned what will happen. So I want you to understand this, man. You are going through this life. You have one life. Live it to the fullest. Why not take everything that you want in life as opposed to settling down for just a mediocre experience. Why? If God is so benevolent and generous, and usually you get what you wish for or you pray for, why not pray for everything that you truly want and then put forward the work? Now, the caveat here is the bigger your dreams, the bigger the effort, the bigger the sacrifices, and that's okay because you need to understand, what do you truly want? Maybe it's not, you don't want a mansion with 8 cars. That's okay. But you want freedom to travel where you want. You want the freedom to have the best options in terms of a relationship, and I'm talking romantic relationships. You want that, right? Because we men, we all want that. We want the resources. We want the ability to have freedom and provide and to give the best to our communities, our families. But we can only do that if we do the work. Because someone in that equation has to sacrifice. And that sacrifice most likely and usually falls on the man, you. So it's very important, man, to figure out where you want to go and to work that plan. And the fix is very simple. You're not doing any more delaying tactics. You're not procrastinating anymore. You figure out what you want, and what you want is very different to what I want. But it doesn't matter. The principles are the same. The strategy is the same. And that's what you need to do. Develop a plan. Where do you want to go? You don't need a 4-day retreat. Dude, you can do this in an afternoon. Right? So you need to understand the fix is now. No matter how imperfect your steps are, you need to take those steps forward. And this is how you build that winning momentum. It snowballs, and once it snowballs, you will gather momentum. It gets bigger, bigger, bigger until you become a bloody force to reckon with. And that's how you change your circumstances and your communities around you. Because more than anything, man, more than anything now, bro, good people are needed in this world, man. There's a lot of chaos happening. And if you can be that rock that can weather it, if you can be the mountain for your people, mountain for your family, mountain for your partner, mountain for yourself, your future kids, you will reap the rewards. And I want to reap the rewards myself, but I also want you to reap the rewards. And let's go. Focus, fixate on the plan. Whatever your goals are, man, don't fucking let it go. Be too dumb to quit. Because when you develop this mindset that I'm too dumb to quit, you just figure out, I need to keep things simple because I'm a dummy and it's okay. But guess what? When you keep things simple, you execute. You reduce that friction to what execution is. Dude, I'm recording this video, right? You can see a bloody hanger in the background. Is the lighting perfect? I don't know, right? The question is, was I better off creating this video or waiting for the perfect set of circumstances, the lighting, the mood, the ambiance? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters if I did or I didn't. And I have done it. And I want you to do it. And I want all of us to do it. So we can be the example. So keep things simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Be too dumb to quit. And this is how you win. And I'll see you next time, my brother. Let's go. Remember, you will come at that crossroad. What if you did the work? Will it work out? Will it won't? And remember, if you do it right, it will work out. Will you have to change some strategies during that process? Of course, like everyone does. Does that make you an alien? No, that's normal. That is expected. We're not some geniuses here. Everyone that we look up to failed, and they failed big. But they developed enough thick skin to say, you know what? I'm going to take imperfect action anyway. And that is that is one of the best things that you ever do for you in your life, brother. So, all I want to leave you with is don't give up hope. Be too dumb to quit and get after it, man. Get after it. Whatever your plan is, whatever lane you want to stick to, make sure you become the best at it. Until next time, my bro, see ya.